Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
10. So it looks like the trade will be the answer. And Fnatic may be looking to contest this. They've already sent Mickey down. They're leaving Upset to farm up top on his lonesome. But they've really got no one in the area, no real vision control. So we'll just concede first straight to KC.
Yeah, I think at this stage it's just about trying to set up that vision control on this top side for the Void Grubs as they spawn in 15 seconds. Razork also kind of needs to make his way up into that direction, so I think it will eventually just be a trade, but I am curious what Yike is going to try and do.
One does try to focus you. Kalista much more vulnerable, and certainly doubly so now as the flash is gone.
I'm also really, if you look at the CS on both ADCs, Kalista's down 20 CS. How did this happen? It looked,
push back. Humanoid now in trouble. Trying to dash his way through. Managing to move in. A little bit of healing coming in from Mom, but the Ignite already there. Mickey trying to finish this kill for himself. Was hoping to swing away, but Vladdy's still standing. This is going completely wrong. Yike now coming in as well, but Mickey will be able to mount away.
Great turnaround by KC. Fnatic tried desperately to make something happen, but KC able to get that kill plus the flash from Humanoid. He flashed to see
the damage output.
Fnatic got first move to topside here. They might look for a dive.
Already coming in. Vladdy going to try to step forward and get out of it, but does still manage to get rooped up. Max duration. Very long range, pushing them back under tower, but crucially, the right person is tanking. Fnatic able to make that happen, but now Targamas trying to keep Razork in the area, but there's no one else here. Razork doesn't know that, but he does have unending despair, so don't think there's an angle here for Targamas.
Yeah, it was kind of a hope and a dream from Targamas, but you're not really going to be able to do much. So
yeah, this was really nice by Fnatic. You might look a bit weird, but what actually happened is they first zoned out Targamas. That was the first trade we saw, which then didn't allow Targamas to actually cover his mid laner, and Yike was on the Drake, but now Targamas going for a solo
killing all in. Him and the Grubs trying to tag team Razork. Razork going in.
The 5. Unfortunately, the kill did go across, but Kalista actually
might be in trouble. Oh, really good flash here.
Excellent ulti. Mickey instantly punished. Kalist clean with it. Feet of Warfare going over to KC.
Oh, it's so nice.
3v3. I'm not sure if Fnatic win.
They get spotted by the Smolder W. I think they're just going to back out. Now's the battle for control, and Varus has first push on mid here, so he could look to move to top.
They don't use all their cooldowns on Azir. I don't think they have the damage to win this fight.
They're trying.
Smolder moving in. Redemption now coming as well. Mickey desperately trying to finish that first kill. Yike taking it out of the equation. That's something. Managed to get one and now immediately walking.
Now, what does KC decide? Do they want to cross map it or do they want to contest? Because if they want to contest, they're really late.
Daisy's out. It looks like it's time to contest.
I don't think they make it in time.
Shield there, 4K health. Maokai just going to zone away. Mom just going to zone them away. Fnatic probably do not want to fight, but they do want to smite, and now we're going to win that one out. Mickey going in for the ball of engage. Targamas into the backline, trying to zone away. Upset, trying to take Humanoid out of the equation, but Kana going in, going all out, and down goes Humanoid. Vladdy untouched for now. Oscar Renan on the back line. Can he make the difference? Because Kana sure as hell can. He is popping off the Cassandre, taking over. He was better in the lane.
Screen's not really doing much, and you can just see the rest of Fnatic just starting to disintegrate there. But a great engage from Targamas, I think, on the Humanoid was really the difference maker there.
Yeah, come on, man. The way he played that, he buffered
Mickey,
the rest.
Excellent recovery to get back in this game. In order situations where Vladdy can pick up the slack, can try to make these kills happen. Humanoid nowhere to go. Vladdy on a killing spree. Silence what we talked about, and KC delivered.
Yeah, KC just targeting Fnatic where they're weak. They tried to move into position, defend this bot lane turret, but it did not belong to them. And now KC, turrets are falling, the push is continuing, and Fnatic, I don't think they can even defend the tier 2 here.
Yeah, this is disaster for Fnatic here. They hit them where it hurts, and they're putting Herald down on this bot lane. My goodness, KC is running away with the game.
It's just so much gold for Vladdy. Going to be racing towards that third item now. He is going to be a terror in the fights to come. But mid lane's still tough to take down. We do see yet another charge.
The thing is now, you can put whoever you want bot lane because they have double winning sides. At one point where you actually have similar item spikes across the board.
But they just conceded mid while Razork started that, and no one's really in a position to follow up now. So
are they not
a bit of an awkward sequence?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, they've reset for the 2 items on upset. KC are now on Dragon, but
KC.
I don't think they realize that the Anacon's been started.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They don't have blue trinket on the Varus. Oh,
ulted. He is just going to drop here. Kalist finding that kill. In the meantime, Dragon is going down. They are going to check Otacon. Kana is here. 3K getting lower. Target is on the way in. Will get cleaned up. Will get finished by the side of Fnatic. TP now coming as well. Kana needs to get the hell out. Humanoid starting to stack up, starting to scale in this fight. Kalist on the way. No ulti, but it might not matter. Oscar Renan here as well. Keep in that cast. Where is it going to go? Ezreal hitting multiple members. Nice dog back on to Kalist. Caught out. Fnatic looking to turn the tides here. Shut down for Humanoid. The fight's still going. 2 members members knocked up. Daisy doing good work. Targamas following. Multiple false lights proc, but it's Targamas who drops down because just in the nick of time, Humanoid ticks over the threshold, and he's starting to find the executes.
And that's the big one. It's the execute threshold hit by Humanoid. Look, it's not smart for Mickey to get caught, but in the grand scheme of
Like
things,
fake pressure,
this is
maybe.
the thing. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of fake pressure. Look, give him the benefit of the doubt here. In this position, Fnatic actually managed to get this.
He made just enough space, Callist. That extra 10 seconds he's been killing Mickey. Saved the play.
It did work. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you know, he's there.
Dragon v Dragon battle coming pretty soon. Fnatic probably going to look to contest in 2 minutes the Mountain Soul.
Yeah, I think the saving grace for KC is the fact that you do have a ton of wave clear, both with Kalista and Vladdy, so you can see they're starting to move these members into position to keep hold of the mid lane tower, but TP in behind Fnatic.
Humanoid upset.
That's a crazy
bit
flag.
of a split call. Razork trying his best to disengage with the ulti. Targamas able to use the Mikhails. Humanoid caught out. That's big. All that money, that Infinity Edge doesn't mean anything. You're 6 feet under. KC also catching out Oscarin, but not a lot of damage coming in from Kalist. Oscarin quite tanky at this point with the power of the W. Kana fishing for an angle. KC just trying to wrest control of mid lane.
I think you got to be careful here, Fnatic.
Now committing. Ulti goes in from Kalist. Upset off to the side. Still safe. Vladdy waiting for his moment. Vladdy coming around the corner, but the carries have already moved away. It's just Mickey that they're able to catch out. Pullback from Cassante is good. Mickey's got nowhere to go. KC can set their sights on the Baron.
They need to go there immediately, though. 15 seconds on the Baron immediately, or look for the fight after. Unfortunately, they do end up going for the fight and they get Mickey, but not having that Baron is a little bit of an upsie, because I think you really could have put the hurt onto Fnatic and closed this game out, but now Dragon.
We can see it means they conceded at least starting the Drake as Oscar eating a bit of initial damage. Razork now throwing his ulti out. Kana, nice W. Multiple members caught out, looking to lock down Kana before the fight even starts. Kalist hitting the ulti, hitting multiple members. Good Q. Piercing arrows coming through. Mom now summoned, but Vladdy is finally here. There's only one member down on the side of Fnatic. That's the power of shields. Cassante, the Ivern, tag teaming in this fight.
Now Fnatic is a 4v5 here, and they still can't kill this Cassante. This Ivern is just doing way too much.
Stepping up, now going all out. Now he's vulnerable. Humanoid trying to step up and punish. W coming through a little bit extra. Omnivamp, the shielding going in as well. Kana flash out to safety. He just will not go down. KC started upset, feeling confident, going over the wall. Targamas, every Q connecting. That one only hitting the Drake covers. KC slowly getting pushed back by the Rain Advantage, but a single member from Fnatic upsets. It could all fall apart.
Mickey on
the flank. They've spotted him, trying to walk away, going back over with the blast cone, getting lower and lower, but Humanoid as well is starting to burn down. Mickey trying to find the engage. Vladdy now going in. Body slam coming through. Vladdy down. Mickey's still in for an extra second, but Cliff manages to get the kill back. It's a bloodbath on the bottom side. Dragon in the sights of KC. They know they're stronger. Flash forward. Arrows rain from the sky, and the soul belongs to KC.
And it feels so desperate for Fnatic. You could tell they stayed there because they really wanted to deny the soul. Now you're sitting at a Mountain Soul plus Ivern shields, and you already couldn't kill this Cassante. How are you killing him now?
And you don't have any lifesteal either. You don't have enough money to pick up a lifesteal item for either Upset or Humanoid, and now they're just going to lose the Baron. They're slowly getting chipped away at. They have Mountain Soul. Upset's not doing any damage. Kana has infinite shields. They're finally starting to hit, and maybe they can combo him out. Kalist laying it down. Objective getting lower and lower, but Razork isn't sure if he can get into the pit. The flash over the wall not going to come through, as he does not have access. Baron going down for KC, and they could just walk away.
Down, though, they have never beaten Fnatic, and even just though this is the start of this best of 5, getting that first win on the board could be massive for this squad as they now start to move in on towards this top side. Kana pushing in the mid lane, trying to spread Fnatic across the map.
And for both these teams, right, this is just the start. If you're going to win here, you want to do it with confidence. You want that momentum in your favor when you head into the finals. Only game 1, but Kana has been a terror just about the entire game. No one can really match up against the Cassante. They can kill the creeps, but they are not killing that champion.
I do think, though, if Fnatic are able to hold on and not lose inhibitors here, you will have Smolder getting towards this LDR, and I think you have a realistic shot at contesting the Elder Dragon.
It's so difficult, though. This is kind of where Ivern starts to come alive. The shields, the poke, the everything just chipping away at that turret, and you're waiting for this next minion wave to get through. Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Lose the poke wars as Upset and Humanoid is just getting poked out more and more. We need Mickey on a flank or something like that, or a Gragas flank. I think just front backing it is not going to work.
Starting the objective. Ulti now coming in for Razork. Multiple members locked up. Vladdy locked up, but he able to flash out just in time to get away from Mickey. Kalist on a rampage as he manages to find the kill. Yike with the instantaneous follow-up, and they're done. They're out. Ring the bell. No time for another round here in game game one, upset running, KC dominating. Early game, it was back and forth, but the triples coming through, a CS difference, does not matter to Kalist. He is finding a shot every single time.
Fnatic tried so hard to get in there. They saw the chains of corruption missed and thought they had their chance. But KC are just too damn strong, and they will march on the Nexus in game number one.
And what a damn impressive performance from KC this game. Although, actually, they might not be able to end. It looks like they're going to pivot into the Elder instead, as Fnatic are respawning. They have TP on Humanoid and Oscar. They might make a Hail Mary play here to contest this Elder.
Would certainly be a Hail Mary. Objective bounties up for Fnatic. Elder could be the difference maker, but KC starting it. They saw game one yesterday. They are not taking any risks trying to end the game.
Can Razork get in the pit? I don't think he can.
I don't think so.
I think they're going to get aced.
Running. Objective going to get taken down here. Just a delayed end to this game. The attempt, something that they had to do. But now the game is over. Kalist godlike, 16 seconds to Baron. If KC want a really cool victory lap, they can go for it, but they might not even need it.
I think it's too hard to run down mid here without the Nash, but it looks like they're actually going to look for it. But Smolder has very good wave clear.
Q flash, perfect combo trying to get in. Vladdy with the pushback as well.
The healing.
Trying to isolate the carries, but Humanoid just going to get taken down. Elder Dragon just doing too much work. KC unfazed. Will not be pushed back.
I think the Ivor did more work than the Elder Dragon there. They cannot die with this healing.
Kana refusing to go down. He is basically ready to dive the fountain. And Cassante doing Cassante things, and Fnatic learning very quickly that the top side of KC is not to be messed with, as Kalist yet again snipes a kill. First blood to KC.
You can very quickly play for a pick, and even then, if Fnatic try and answer, you just knock them away with Poppy, right? So I think you've got options here as KC to try and open up fights, but even your
Upset does have the cleanse, which is going to be very useful in the context of this game. You see Kalist locked up, Ignite ticking, barrier now used, barrier
Upset.
important, wants to get one more auto, but instead turning back to Targumans, Ignite ticking from Targumans, cleanse coming out immediately, flash forward from Mickey, dredge line coming through, staggering blows to finish that one off, and now Targumans might be in trouble. Titan's Wrath there, level 2 for Mickey, enough, double kill, support, killing support on the bottom.
Now Fnatic wants to try to base and swap, but Upset's not recalling.
G2 have, or excuse me, not G2. Fnatic have prio bot lane, but no one is coming. Like bot lane was, or mid lane was even, but Vladdy's gonna get the push out first. Now KC is starting to walk up, so Fnatic have decided for an objective-free game thus far, as KC will secure the first straight.
It was just a good call off of mid being low on mana. Humanoid didn't have that ultimate available, was super.
I think they want to go for it.
They're gonna go for the dive.
The wall isn't up yet, so it's just going to be heavily reliant on this play.
In. Time's going to be crucial. Mickey just eating a lot of damage. Ignite already ticking. Mickey's going to flash full commit here. Follow-up coming in from the Kalista, trying to buy a bit more space. Kalista got nowhere to go. Mickey still standing. Crucially, as Razork, a blinking health bar, but they'll get the 80 carry of KC.
And a very clean dive here for Fnatic. I'm quite surprised that they managed to execute it. But unless they kill Targumans here as well, you're losing plates on mid. They might kill him.
Targumans running.
Humanoid has flash.
Flash, forward, volley, gets him. Look, they're going to lose 2 objectives, but they're getting...
Oh, Vladdy though.
No
Catching out
flash.
Vladdy, initial fear solid, getting a bit of extra movement speed as well. Vladdy is unconcerned. He knows his limits here. Razork getting lower. Yike, ready
Upset
to
is
follow
no
up.
man's
Upset,
land.
caught against the wall. Needs to be careful about getting out of here. Manages to sidestep out for at least a brief moment. Knockup is good there. Coming in from the ultimate. Targum is going to get taken down, but Upset, blinking health bar. Vladdy, does he have the angle to follow? No is the answer for now, as Mickey tries to buy space, but the shutdown comes through.
And Fnatic are so
This
blunt.
entire game, so Oscar Renan and Kana not getting too involved.
I think Kana is pretty happy with that though, just being able to farm up against this Rumble. Only being down a little bit of CS. He's looking to fight now actually.
Ulti suppression. Extra damage now going in. Oscar Renan needs to get out. Scrap shield, what's the cooldown left? Finally gonna get a little bit of health back, trying to get away from
Oscar!
He torches it down, it's just the edge! Humanoid caught out.
He's just one
right
shot
way to start the fight now. Mickey's been caught out as well. Manages to hook Targamas out of the dive into the wall. Razork potentially going to get knocked back here. Good pullback going in. Targa's going to be in trouble as well, but Mickey instantly stunned on the backside. Vladdy now knocked up for a moment, but Kalist can start to chase, and you're not getting away from this Ash. So instead, Razor tries to turn it. Targa's not quite able to find the stun in the wall, but the fear is enough. Vladdy and Kalist, absolute tears in this fight. Upset getting run down, and here comes Kana. He couldn't find the 1v1, but he's there in time to support.
And it's an absolute disaster for Fnatic. Humanoid gets caught, but Fnatic, they just want more. They keep trying to fight despite the numbers disadvantage. And both top laners TP in, but it's too little, too late, and nearly all of Fnatic fall.
And it feels like Fnatic are scrambling so often to these fights. You see Humanoid go
Can't
down.
even without the Cloud Soul.
Yeah, well.
Had a message up still.
Mickey.
Okay.
Nice buffer on the hook. Weaver's wall there. Humanoid zoning off Kalist, not quite able to land that one. Does get caught out, but will not get by the tower. Nice interrupt coming in from Mickey. Knock up onto Kalist, coming through from the ultimate, but a knock back from Targamas. Even more crucial. Razor finding that first kill. Humanoid untouched thus far in the fight. Targamas taking out as well. Razor trying to keep this one going. The extra healing coming in from Sunder Sky is clutch. Vladdy locked up, finds the initial fear. Razor taking his time on this one. Upset, sending Mickey especially in. with the blood song.
That is still the ultimate down though, yeah. It looks like instead KC are just going to back away. I wasn't sure with the Rumble ult down if they felt like, hey, maybe we can still take a fight or catch people out, but now Kana might be caught out himself.
Weaver's wall coming in.
Nice flash.
Kana trying to alter the wall. Nice back step from Razork as Upset gets locked down by a long-range arrow. The chase coming through, but they're not going to overcommit here. Kana just a little Drake Hound step out to safety.
Just the Mesa things, you know?
Yeah, and Mesa and Cassandra, they don't look the same, but they feel the same.
Again. Fnatic are willing to fight for every inch. They will concede a tower just to stay a little bit longer, just in case someone on the map. Fnatic have started this objective. Don't have to overcommit. They caught out Yike on the side, but he will just Arctic Assault over the wall. Oscar coming in as well. Keep your eyes on that equalizer.
It's an awkward spot for Fnatic here. I don't think Mickey can really look for an engage.
Great tri-brush control, but they do just have Kalista waiting off to the side. They should be able to secure a nice snipe onto the back line, but the pushback is there. Mickey still manages to buffer the hook, crucially. But they've taken Rumble out of the fight. He was still able to ult. It's getting lower. The objective locked up, and they're not able to get it even with the Kalista. Yike manages to find the steal, and now KC are feeling pretty damn good about the fight as Kana takes down Humanoid as well.
It's a public execution of Fnatic immediately as Humanoid gets jumped on, and now Fnatic are scrambling, looking for any sort of kill that they can get. Vladdy slightly separated. Yike now here for a bit of support. It's Oscar
is flashing forward. Wants to take out at least a pulse light from Vladdy. Might get an additional one on top of that. Ticking, won't get finished. Overall, though, as much as that kill feels nice,
I believe 200 or 300 HP that Yike is then able to pick up and completely seals the deal alongside the poppy ult from Targamas. That was brilliant. You see, 200 HP. Yike's able to
the wall and nearly access safety as Humanoid is taken out. KC.
Shout out to the KC coach.
I think they might be a little disappointed with that one.
I mean,
you know,
if
maybe.
you had the two phases. You had apples on one.
Can't really find that moment without risking one of these tier 2 towers.
Oscar's going to be in trouble. Arctic Assault in, clean combos coming out. Oscar, scrap shield not enough, trying to run back to Razork, but the shutdown is there. Razork a little bit too late. TP now coming in as well. Vladdy on the chase. Razork still going though. It's a little bit psycho, but he's used the ulti now trying to back away, realizing he might have overstayed. Mickey now chasing, hooks, but right as the arrow hits, so he gets in there, he can't even proc the passive. Not ideal. Ulti now coming in, Humanoid going in, gets a flick back into Vladdy, but Humanoid's about to drop. No! Locked into the iron, Solari keeping alive, Mickey running for his life. What the hell just happened? All I know is that Vladdy is unstoppable and KC are undeterred. The push continues. Kana getting lower and lower the platform from Targamas. He knocks back one. He knocks Upset into the sky, but he'll manage to walk away alive except for the burn finishes him. KC! Get
Oscar then dies. He gets caught out by Kana and Yike. It's okay. It's one kill for KC. So then why, when we see them teleporting in, do we keep wanting to go forward? And why do we want to fight so bad?
Yeah, I think that just the blood in the eyes. They, hey, look, maybe we can get Yike. We have Humanoid coming off reset, but they don't realize.
Someone somewhere told them it was F1 rules today. They're not allowed to go backwards. It's only forward. I don't know who it was, but they believed it for some reason.
Pit stop, please.
Definitely need the pit stop. Mickey not quite able to buffer the hook. Nice wall bang coming through. Targamas forced back for a brief moment. Nice initial CC. Kana a little bit in trouble. Has to go through the red carpet. Forced to flash away. But Kalist just popping off, trying to glide on him. Can't quite get in range though. Mickey getting chumped away. And will finally drop it off to the side. It's Vladdy buying a bit more time. Vladdy who's about to fall. Vladdy who is still standing. No one can take this man down. Yank there in the nick of time. Vladdy dominating.
Vladdy has been absolutely insane for Karmine Corp. One split, and this man is looking like a monster in the LEC. KC off the back of that, moving towards the Baron.
Bro, watching Vladdy this game has just been absolutely phenomenal. I think they're going to be able to get the Nash here, but Oscarin is actually TPing in.
Still
Upsets without sums here, though. It's a 2v4.
Vladdy no ulti, Oscar no ulti. Targamas can just knock that back. Bye. That's one member gone.
Unless Upset goes 1v4, I think it's very difficult.
Can't walk into the fear. He should just drop.
TP coming through from Kana,
but they are not allowed to go backwards, guys. They have to go forward.
Forward. Wait, they are leaving Kana for dead?
Kana might die here. Upset, nice pullback. Some initial damage.
Away, so
Backline, you have to walk back out over the equalizer, but on the far side, Vladdy's doing so much work against both Razork and Humanoid. You end up getting the kill onto the Ambessa, but KC are running out of the backside as well. It's such a sick combo, and I think the fact that you can play with such range just makes it so difficult to take on Vladdy, especially with the range Fnatic have.
For the angle, ulti doesn't quite hit Oscar in it, but it might not even need to. Severing Bolt connects, and Vladdy's godlike. And we're just past the point where there's counterplay. This man does infinite damage.
Man, this way is unbelievable. The damage he's outputting, as you said, Dragos, he's doing it all.
Just a reminder, like, this is our first place team from the regular season. This is supposed to be a difficult match, and Vladdy...
They have no vision. And fighting into this way does not seem like an easy task. Vladdy, though, does miss the ulti. Now the follow-up is coming through, but no one is on Vladdy once again. Kana unstoppable, but Upset manages to live. The slow fight favoring Fnatic thus far. KC not able to find the angle. Upset going over the wall. Upset gliding on them. Looking for a bit of attention after that last fight. The heart's still not going to proc. It's not going to matter. Upset still chasing, trying to heal up off the objective. Dragon not taken by either side. Kalist, Vladdy, Targamas still standing. Might look to stop the back here.
That's huge. Oscar didn't have the TP. He wanted to come back in towards the flight. KC trying to buy time. Choke points are good for Vladdy in this position.
Razork has to be careful. Knock back into the wall. Damage combo flashed away from.
But there's the reset. And now the TP from Oscar going to come on through. So this is why...
Targamas is so scary in these bushes.
He just wants to start it up.
Upset has to be careful. He has cleanse, but Razork gets pushed back.
Oh, he's separated.
Extra movement speed. Damage coming out. No ulti is going to be crucial. Targamas now running. Humanoid has to be careful not to get locked up here. Upset should just be able to finish the objective. Flash forward from Humanoid. Look for the flick back, but it's a double flash out. Targamas tries to save the day. Ulti going in. Oscar in about to go down. Manages the size of the center. There's nowhere to go.
No,
he's just not fast enough. He might be fast enough. No, there's nowhere he can go. He's trying. Caught in the pit. Nothing left.
Kana has ult though, and he's just TP'd in. Razork may not know that he's in trouble. Kana, does he end up spotting the jungler? He does.
Sees him, dashes forward a little bit extra slow. Mickey ready to try and snap in. Ulti to get Kalist and Vladdy away. Razork needs to get the hell out. Ulti in, lock up good. Kana finding the first one. Mickey and Upset need to get out. Ulti not available. Mickey in trouble. Knockup comes through, but it's not enough. Another double for Vladdy.
KC might have just done it though. Yike can move for the wave in mid. They're going to look for the push. They want to continue forward. Can they end Fnatic right here?
13 seconds. On Humanoid. Upset the only member standing as of this moment, but it's 30 seconds on Razork, 30 seconds on Mickey. At least a tower to fall. No other big objective on the map. 50 seconds to the Baron. They can reset if they want to be conservative, but will they go for the aggressive angle? No. Maybe a reset into Baron. And the thing is, in a full 5v5, yeah, the Ashe and the Hwei can be a little bit vulnerable, but once you start to win a fight with these champions, you just keep winning. Targamas caught for a second there. Ulti onto Oscar Ridden. Neither side wants to overcommit here as Razork starts to step up. Conqueror fully procced. Excellent equalizer. Follow-up is there as well. Kalist now in trouble. Just gets one popped in the fight. But now the ulti onto Upset. How much damage are they going to be able to do? The healing still coming through. The Kalista still standing strong. Humanoid on the back line trying to make the difference. Looking for redemption against Vladdy. Vladdy's movement clean. No way.
But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The threaded volley coming through. The kill going down. Fnatic.
Fnatic might have done it. Fnatic might have done it. They managed to find the winning fight against all odds, and they might just be able to end the game here.
They cannot keep getting away with this. They will end up backing away. Caught a glimpse of them, I believe. Severing Bolt going to check to see if anyone's in there, but Fnatic pressing forward.
Razork is just eating it.
Walking up. They see Kana off to the side. They've got Humanoid pushing a tier 2. They just want to keep the rest of KC occupied. Humanoid pushing with the Baron buff, a big threat onto that inhib tower. Just posturing though. Dragon is the objective.
He has a really good ward.
Ulti onto Mickey, manages to buffer the hook into the wall. That's going to be big. That's the Ashe ulti and Yikes ulti as well, and he's still going to walk away.
It's a free drink for Fnatic.
So they're that inhibitor turret as well. They're going to look for the play.
Wall going in. Not going to do too much. Targamas just able to walk away. Has to wait an extra second.
I thought that ultimate just up and available, I believe. So we'll have to see if he's going to be able to use it.
Humanoid with the wall.
Trying to zone them away. 9k.
They have the red plus might.
He's already found a steal once this game. Equalizer there, doing some decent damage to Yike. Baron down. They want to keep the fight going. Mickey locked up for a moment. Razork untouchable with that ulti, but Mickey getting chunked away and will be taken out. Fnatic now retreating. They've already used the equalizer. They don't have a lot left as Targamas tries to find the angle. One wall stun could be all it takes. Flash forward from Vladdy. Full confidence, but doesn't have the damage to get the job done. No flash for Targamas. Yike stepping forward would be risky.
second time and saying, look, if we lose this fight, we lose soul. Let's just try and get the hell out of dodge. Use a barred up minions now to create space for us as we go in towards this. But Razork
on the chase. Razork, no time to ult. Immediate public execution. Knocked back. Taken down. Jungler off the table. KC going to be happy to have that soul.
The confidence finally comes back to bite them. KC find their moment to execute on towards Razork. Mickey was only just coming out of base. He was all on his lonesome. And what it might have just bought some time has now ticked away.
AK getting lower. Mickey flashing over the wall. Full committing into the backline, trying to find Vladdy, but the fall just isn't there. Cloud Soul, now they're speeding towards Fnatic. Public execution coming up. Caught instantly to the backside. Humanoid going golden. It's Upset who has to make the difference, but it's Upset who's slowed. Upset who's getting run down. Upset who's been taken out. Razork has to go as well. KC dominating the fight. Fnatic thought one pick was enough, but it was not. Oscar chased down on the top side. Baron will not go to Fnatic. KC take the exchange and likely the game.
Fnatic thought they could take the Baron, but KC make them think twice, as twice now they will have dropped Fnatic in this series. One life left for Fnatic.
And what a close banger this was. At first, it looked like a clean KC win. The Fnatic did a brilliant comeback, and they showed us why they've been able to be a top team. But in the end, it's KC with Vladdy in the realm being able to take over the game, to dive in. But at the same time, now with the last pick of the Aurelion Soul, Humanoid can just take more of a backline profile and just say, no, we can just front to back it. I deal way more damage than Victor towards the lane.
Okay, Ipset actually playing a little bit back. Razork will be spotted on this ward here.
Targmas has no flash.
Caught out.
I think
Targmas locked in for a moment, a little bit extra movement speed, but Razork now going in. Big initial damage, lock up there, trying to finish the kill on Mickey. The bomb will pop, but it will not be enough to get it done as Razork takes a chunk out of Kalista as well. Kalista trying to get as much damage done as he can, knowing that there could be a dive.
Shouldn't be too much of an issue for Fnatic if they want to. I think the only reason he's sticking around is maybe a late reset if they look towards a potential dragon with Razork on this bottom side.
For now, though.
Pretty equal for Fnatic here. I don't think they can really look for the dive, but they might actually look for it. There's no sums on Targamas and no flash on Kalist.
Only cleanse on Kalist, not going to do too much work here on the initial play. A nice dash back out. Mickey needs to be careful not to get by the double bomb, and he'll make it work. Kalist taken down. Targamas can't do anything, and this is the struggle of the Zillion.
It's brilliantly played. Mickey starts with taking the aggro, and then he drops it with the Rakani, and it just ends up being...
Oh, flash in. Targamas no flash. Should be the route to follow up. Can't quite get the angle. Might not matter.
No.
Movement speed not enough. 6 minutes in. Fnatic already have the feat of warfare.
They caught the Zillion. Targamas went that little bit too far forward, and it's just an absolute disaster. Now Yike kind of see what he can do, but spotted immediately by Fnatic. This bot lane has gone from bad to worse for KC.
Yeah, just Fnatic bot lane now being able to get this Drake. They can catch this bot wave and probably reset for the grubs. Although it might just
crucial to how he plays out these team fights, but bot side?
flashing in.
Ulti coming down, still able to find the lockup. Double stun now coming in, but it's a double TP to respond. All on bottom. What year is it? Double TP bot lane for Fnatic, looking like 2018, but 2018 was a damn good year. Finding the turn. Double kill for Humanoid.
Position doesn't really have ways to keep Fnatic at bay, and they're not going to stop.
Oh,
Humanoid chasing, has the empowered ulti. We'll get some damage down onto Vladdy. It was a flash, but now the objective likely to fall here. Yike will grab that one right under their noses, but it's going to be traded back for another objective on the opposite side. 3 grubs to 3, 1 Drake to 1. The next objective, we have either side of the first.
Top side, and Pantheon has ulti soon.
Kana going for the push back to the wall, managed to connect, and just as you said, I didn't even think Yike was needed.
Oscar,
this is a tough game for the Zillion. He needs to find somewhere where he can pop some of these stacks to get closer to a support item completion.
I like how KC are moving Vladdy around the map, though. They're constantly putting him in the lane against Upset, and he just insta-clears the wave. He doesn't even care about anything else, and it's making it very difficult for Fnatic to play through the strength of Upset. At least now, and you can see, you're getting options on the opposite side for Fnatic to take towers, but Humanoid trying to now shift himself up towards to move over towards that. So still Fnatic trying to play off of that mid pressure, but Yike now moving. I think they just play for mid tower.
I think Yike is going to play for top dive here. He has the ulti. Mickey's actually covering it quite nicely though, but Targamas can move up as well. I think they might be able to one-shot Humanoid, or at least they can try to hit tower. Oh, they're even keeping it with Dark.
He's just going to ult the wave immediately, bringing them back into the center. Mickey threatening, forcing Vladdy to flash out, and the wave now gone as uninvited Krug wanders into that one.
This is Aurelion Soul's specialty. He has such brilliant wave clear and such brilliant
looks
power.
At Mickey X's solo queue. You know he's got some funky support picks in
That's
there.
true.
So I'm kind of hoping we get to see a little bit more from him, but Oscar going to clear at the top wave.
Name of the game for Fnatic off to the side is wave clear. It's a nice dash back. We'll take Oscar for a second, but Pantheon is so damn fast moving in. Oscar should just fall here. Nice pick on the side lane. Humanoid trying to respond in the meantime. Herald used mid. And Humanoid uncontested in bot, but Fnatic looking to respond on top lane.
And it's such a good cross map for KC here, but Fnatic might be able to find something actually.
To be careful.
Oh,
Initial miss. Wall up there. Razork likely to get locked up. Flash in from Mickey. Multiple members CC'd. Finally, the grand entrance comes in. Upset following, trying to get the damage down. Nice block timing going in. Humanoid is here. Razork is here. Stars raining down. Resurrection coming in. KC, can they get anything back? Because Kaliss is also in the area. Vladdy getting a decent amount of damage. Humanoid chasing a little bit too far. Kaliss taking a lot of damage back. Humanoid likely to fall. Mickey probably going to fall as well. Kaliss can just take over the fight. But Razork is chasing. The range still there. Kaliss trying to hold on the flash away. He's so fast. Get away from the monkey, but he can't do it. Targamas now running in the end. Fnatic find the fight.
The collapse was great.
Connecting onto Vladdy, thanks to Razork, you do get the ultimate from the Zillion to keep him alive a little bit longer, but he's just popping up in the middle of so many Fnatic members, and Humanoid ends up jumping over the wall. Does regret it a little bit.
You can see the Seri damage here. It's just lacking, because normally when Humanoid does that, you'd expect he just dies, but the Seri damage is so low that it takes 10 years to finally kill the Cerulean Soul. On the bright side of K-Corp though, that was an 800 gold shutdown that Kaliss got. But Fnatic just got the Ataka.
Well, 800 gold we'll see, because as you said, the Zeri did very little damage. But at the 2-3 item Zeri, as she now has crested the 2-item point, might be enough if that circumstance presents itself again. But now you've got, you know, 5 false life buffs, so they might have to wait at least a few more minutes before the opportunity is there. Oscar calling the Ornhorn. Yike gonna get knocked up, double bomb not quite gonna hit as Yike starts to run. Slowed up, locked down, Kaliss off to the side. Ulti there, does good damage onto Upset, but the Feathers manage to come back. Flies back into the air, caught interrupted for a brief moment, it's not enough to wall. Managing to sidestep, Upset still there, ticking, but it's just a false life. Just extra money for KC. Fnatic not getting very much done at all. The tower still standing as all of Fnatic are just sent packing.
They don't manage to get the structure, barely, Mickey. They just want to go in.
Going over, ulti there, trying to lock up Targamas, but they just get infinitely stunned. Kana hits him with the boomerang. Oh, it's a catastrophe. They get the tower at least in a couple stacks. Oh, they just threw money at KC.
Surely that was good for KC, right?
1,000 gold, surely.
That was good for KC, like money-wise.
Yeah.
So we need a calculator, I think.
Well, yeah.
But it is going to be the Drake for Fnatic due to the tempo gained from the Atakan. So that's a nice little redemption prize.
Yeah.
After all that.
He could have just canceled the Gnar TP with ulti. Instead, wanted to stick around.
Humanoid.
Kaliss caught for a second here. Razork trying to follow. Good damage is going to get one shot. They at least managed to get the buff out from the Zillion, but now Razork is caught in the back line, and this is where it starts to get hard. Victor finding the reset. Yike running, got a little bit of space for the front line. Eyes on Kana. Can he find the angle to the back line? For now, the answer is no, because Vladdy's trying to 1v1 Upset, and so far the 1v1's going damn well. Victor, good damage, manages to find the kill. Looking to find a few more in the meantime as Humanoid finally starting to fly from the sky. Gets the reset, has the ulti ready to go. The sky's descending. But Kaliss still escaping. Blast cone there. Humanoid can just ult for the slow, but wants to maybe save it for the next fight. Doesn't need to use it here.
40 seconds, so they just want to try and chase him down. They should be able to get it. There's a slow.
Dashing, chasing, yeah, can fly at him. There you go. Humanoid now.
Kaliss buys so much space here, and it makes Oscarinin think, okay, Kaliss has no E, I won't engage. Razork tries to follow, but Cillian has the ulti, so that's on Razork being down. But Yike at the same time is too deep in enemy lines, so he ends up falling as well. But then it's the Vladdy show. As he 1v2s, Upset and Mickey here, flashes the Recon W, but now we got a Nash start.
Every time we come out of a replay, Fnatic are taking a major objective. We'll see if they're able to get this one. Yike trying to work his way in. This is the hard part for KC. Fnatic, though, conceding so much space. Eyes set on the objective. Upset off to the side. They want to kill Kana. Ulti now being used to zone. Massive slow. Humanoid unstoppable. And that probably spells the end of the fight. Fnatic a bit split on the call. Will turn back to Baron.
They have Kaliss now on the way, though, so how brave are KC feeling? They want to try and turn this. Ultimate's just just look for Vladdy.
8K.
It's going down fast.
Vladdy ult could do a lot of work. Razork going in, Ornalt going in, only going to find one. Mickey going for the immediate fall if they want to take the jungler out of the equation. Mickey now chasing, trying to find it, but they're just too damn fast. He's forced to flash out and trying to take out Targamas. Targamas forced to self-ult, but Upset cannot get in range, and Kaliss is unleashed. There's nothing left to take him down. He can start the chase. The movement speed is there. Upset trying to turn back. Maybe a desperate moment. Still fast, but can't quite chase them away. But the Baron did not burn that, walk away, and reset the fight. Odds certainly even better in your favor. But Kana just on the edge.
It's going to be upset just starting the Drake here. They're taking this very fast.
Mornalty going in, Pantheon trying to get into the pit, Oscar starting to walk away, split fight as Mickey tries to zone away the entire team, but yeah, gets a bit more space. Dragon already down and Mickey still standing, that's crucial. Ulti goes in from Humanoid, does not connect. Chasing. Can't chase too far, however, and this is again the struggle. The lack of hard CC makes it so hard for them to approach in these fights.
Fnatic are very split here. Kana might be able to zone Razork more.
Humanoid just spitting on it over the wall. Vladdy. Can he just try and go for the ulti? Low health bar. They do manage to get the Baron. Now they can turn and try to force the fight. But Razork is just getting chunked out. They're about to lose their jungler here. Kliss getting one. Ready to reset. Ready to keep going. Slow's going down. Upset has to be careful. They have to retreat. Oscar Ridden running. Victor not going to hit. Kana goes in! Finds two off to the side, but the rest of KC are still divided. Retreats now coming out. Humanoid might be able to find the reset. Flying over the wall. Godlike now. But Yike is just going to hit him. Knock him straight out of the sky. The battle of Mara Targon going very much in the favor of this Pantheon. Humanoid, that is not where he wanted to be. Big shutdown. And the blinking health bars on KC do not matter. They still managed to find that kill.
Fnatic goes from Kana on the screen as KC, they will end up losing, are getting two of the Barons off of Fnatic, but that does not mean you're out of the woods yet. Fnatic going to start pushing in this top side. Kana has pushed out that mid wave, so it's a hyper focus from Fnatic on the top side of the map.
Yeah, a bit strange here that they're trying to only play one lane with this Nash. It's going to mean that they'll probably get this tier 2, but they won't be able to get anything more with it. And they also can't threaten the tier.
That big Gnar team fight quite yet. Some of that is just because of the lack of setup on KC, but if he finds an angle, he can still be the difference maker in these fights.
This Fnatic were the ones that had that CC, and they, in theory, should be able to...
Using that movement speed steroid from Targamas. The second Fnatic split up at all, they just start to get aggressive. Nice catch onto Kliss, though. Knock up there as well. Yes, he's going to get the reset, but Mickey's ready to fall. Immediately charmed right as he respawns. He's got nowhere left to go. The kill is there. Yike finally coming in. He's going down from the sky. Kana needs to make the difference. With the ulti angle, it's just not going to be enough managed to push 3 back, but he will get locked up. Taken down. Sterix not nearly enough as Humanoid is on the chase.
And that looks like it's going to be all she wrote, as Fnatic will be pushing down mid lane here. A big mistake from Kliss. He gets caught out despite the Zillion ult. It's not enough, and Fnatic are pushing down.
And that was the pressure on them, right? All it took was one mistake. Fnatic were so far ahead. Fnatic, disastrous first 2 games, but bringing it back with confidence in this game 3. In the bot lane, they made the difference in the team fights. They came in clutch, outplaying KC and bringing us to a game 4.
It was a hard... Assassination potential is at an all-time high for Fnatic.
And what I especially like about this Pyke pick is if we remember last game, Mickey was so damn annoying on that recon. And Pyke does that with
using the fear of Pyke to just be like, yeah, he's right behind me, guys. They don't believe him, and yeah, that's going to cost him. Mickey on the way in, Yike on the way in as well. Hook back to try to create a little bit more space, but Mickey already used the dash, stunned up, now locked down. Yeah, cocky movement, not
and it's too cocky. It's too cocky. I respect the initial trying to kind of bait it, but he keeps it going, and Kana calls the bluff.
They're coming back.
It's so difficult for Fnatic to fight anywhere around this bot side right now, and which normally would be okay. But the problem is you have a Pyke. If Pyke is not allowed to fight and not able to fight, the champion's just useless.
Yeah, and I mean, who are you going to hook at this point? As long as Targamas just steps forward in front of you, they're really hard to find the angle.
Wait,
no, he just has to leave. He just has to leave. Maybe trying to bait. Decent for the team. Contesting top 2 now.
It's such an exciting roster, building around Kalista and Vladdy. It just feels so exciting and fresh to watch them play. But Razork has an angle here.
Perhaps the caster curse. The Q flash is clean. The follow-up is instantaneous. And Targamas doesn't get to do anything as he's
trying to be a nuisance, but
Razork going in on the Vladdy. Good initial damage. Yike ready to try to stop this from happening. Ulti use. Caitlyn going to follow up as well. Now going unstoppable, but we'll get the follow-up coming in from Humanoid to at least make it the 1-for-1. Good punish from KC, but Humanoid able to bail out the jungler.
But that's no jungler now for this Dragon. The Dragon is going to interrupt upsets. I don't think KC realized, but still should be able to start to move over if they want to. Dragon could have stopped it.
That feels
it's something to get.
Oh my god.
right after the dragon, yike.
That feels terrible for Upside. He's going to lose a full wave from this. In case they might even be able
I
to
thought
get another
Targamas was
blade.
meant to spot him again, but he made it back.
I mean, well played by KC, right? They find that initial pick. Razork a bit over-eager, does manage to get the ult down to set up for Humanoid, so they get the kill onto the Yone. He gets the blade. That's great, but it's going to cost them the Drake. It's going to cost them that first feat. And if Mickey dies here, or anyone dies here, KC will immediately have the feats of strength in their favor.
To be fair, after this tragic early game from Fnatic in the top department and everything,
Immediately walks away. Targamas caught out for a moment. Follow up there. They don't want to overcommit resources, and then Targamas seeing that Vladdy is waiting.
Upset has moved here with ulti. They might look to dive.
Unbreakable is down as well. Targamas used that to keep himself safe, so do they go? It looks like it.
Ulti gonna go in, immediate ulti to follow. So much chain CC. Targamas tries to interrupt, but that's one execute coming down. Likely to be a second. That much more money going into the favor of Fnatic. Flash out from Targamas is good, and now it's Mickey who's in trouble because Kana on the chase. Yike waiting as well. He's gonna go invisible, take his time, walk back under the tower. Spotted out by Kalist, but not gonna give his life as Oscar is there to body block.
Oscar might be in trouble. He has no ulti.
Tough fight. Will just be forced to flash. Kana now flash chasing. Hook there. Kana might be in trouble. Q back. But now Yike following up. Good knock up there. It will at least be the pick back. Oscar is going to try and clear the wave. Extended exchange on the bot side.
Numbers advantage for KC. Razork wasn't in position to try and follow up. So at the moment, KC, they get the kill on towards Oscar and they'll get this tower as well. Nice.
Yes, symbiotic souls. He can do super fast recall.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, clever. Use the portal, able to grab it in mid-flight. Kana now in trouble as well. Upset tries to chase him down, but then Jax is hitting hard. Still holding on for a second. Kana almost gets the kill.
Mickey was not out. Just update.
Spooky here, though. He's got in behind the ward line and is just looking to see if he can find Kalist. I think KC trying to find him now.
Maybe looking for Yike. Upset can immediately follow up. Good initial damage. They're just going to one-shot the Zyra. She does still manage to get the ult down. Crucially, Mickey getting the reset, a little bit of extra money. Double knockup coming in, but Vladdy can't really do too much damage. Razork likely in trouble. Flashing back out to safety. In the meantime, they kill Targamas. Upset now on a killing spree, 3-0-1. Mickey blinking health bar, but walking away with his life intact.
And it's these creative plays from Fnatic that are lending them so much credence in this game. Might be able to look for a mid tower here as KC.
Bliss locked up. Humanoid going in with the soul unbound. Pulling away. But again, KC are just getting so many towers. 2-1. Top also pretty low. So likely they can reset and go up there as well.
I think
they have the Herald on mid here. They might just do it to get mid tower.
For Fnatic, they have Herald, and I think they're pretty happy to just get some of these kills back on towards Upset, answering for what has been a pretty terrible early game from, but just going to be the charge. I won't get the tower off us.
Yeah.
But at least it's still some work for Fnatic. But KC, you can see, still not fully just out of the woodwork, even losing their jungler at the start of that. Their team fight's still pretty strong.
Yeah, they have so much, like they have 4 damage dealers in this game with the Caitlyn, Corki, Zyra, and the Jax. So they have a lot of tools, even despite the Zyra going down. And Zyra's champ that, you know, if you die on, as long as you got off on your...
KC's still in a good position, still strong on the sidelines, but you can see why so many teams do respect Razork on this buy. It's his signature pick. You talked about it. The Q flashes. He's the most consistent player in our league when it comes to finding those angles. We'll see if he can find another one again. This time, just an ulti. And once again, Yike caught up. The Zyra just killed over and over again. The flash, the follow from Mickey. Clean reaction from Callisto. Will not let himself get caught. Mickey ready to go. Another knockup going in. Upset trying to finish the job. And this is the power of that CC. The angle found for Fnatic. Another fight in their favor.
And it's just Razork on the buy that keeps giving and giving for Fnatic. And Mickey follows it up beautifully and just, it's a masterclass for Fnatic.
This was the combo that Fnatic used throughout the regular season to put themselves into first place. And by some miracle, they've managed to draft it again, number 4. Level 13, you've got the AD carries now equal. Fnatic, they have so much pressure on the map.
I think one of the big struggles is you can see this trap line set up, but all it takes is Razork to find a target. Upset can immediately follow. There's so many ways that they can just ignore it, just disregard a lot of the setup strength that this Caitlyn has. And you see KC in the back,
but they're way too late.
Oscar gonna find the knock-up. Yike isolated. Yike forced to flash back. Ulti whiffs from Humanoid, but he should just be able to move back with the soul unbound. In the meantime, Callista's gonna be the one in trouble. Razork finding the ankle. Follow-up is good. Mickey going down, but Humanoid off to the side trying to find a way back in because Upset's health bar is blinking. But it's Vladdy and Yike standing tall. The top side of KC trying to get this work done. Vladdy free-firing Oscar trying to get one kill back, but Kana on the chase. Vladdy on the chase. He should just fall. Razork realizes his time is up, and KC are coming back because the Jax is online.
Kana picks up the...
Just did not have the impact in the fight that he needed to, being the member on the team that's the furthest ahead outside of Mickey.
I think the furthest ahead might actually be jungle here with Razork level 15 to level 13. Oh,
Wait, does find the angle on the Vladdy. Good
This
damage.
is
One more
so
auto should finish it. Upset, I think a bit of overkill there. Probably had it without him, but wants to just make sure.
Needed to cut.
He forced back. You're right, that third item big. Kana very steadily catching up here. As the knockup goes down, Unbreakable about to fade away from Targamas. He just gives his life. That was not the play that they needed. Ulti also coming in from Yike. It's a lot of cooldowns burned. KC don't really have a way to approach this objective anymore.
They still have the Vi, Yone, and the Kai'Sa ult, which is crucial to starting off this Nash. So I think Fnatic will just push in this mid wave and then look to start Nash and turn.
Kana going in. Mickey now retreating. Objective is there. No vision for KC, but they have the setup on the plants. Mickey off to the side. Kana, level 14. He's pretty powerful. Trying to zone away Mickey. Phantom Undertow, they know the support is not in the fight. Oscar and body blocking the Baron down. Now they have to be careful. Razork chasing down Kana. A bit of a split exchange. Kana about to find the CC. Mickey now following up, but Kana happy to take this fight. So much chain CC coming through. Humanoid waiting over the wall. Yike still trying to finish that job, but not able to get the kill. Crucially, KC want to keep this fight going, but it's the ultimate Humanoid once again. He might have missed the last one, but two back-to-back times. He's able to take out Vladdy. Clips, a blinking health bar. Another knockup coming through. Fnatic blinking health bars across the board, but only Upset will fall.
A third Hex Tech Dragon for Fnatic. That's this series going the distance.
I mean, look, the 3K gold lead we could argue away. The 7K gold lead a lot harder to argue. You've got defensive items now coming in as well for Upset, so even if he does have to miss position, he's got a tool to keep him safe.
And the thing is now, even if you don't get an insane amount from this Nash in things, when you have a Pyke, is you can play Nash like this. It reminds me of Hylissang, who would always do this with the Nash, just pushing his side lane and being so annoying.
I'm collapsing. Again, I think one mistake from KC in the game just ends against them. They cannot afford to take too many risks. While Fnatic have this Baron, but the tier 2 will fall. Yet another one. The gold lead just continues to grow almost 10.
You have them almost across the board for Fnatic. Even the Guardian's Angel picked up for Humanoid as well. It's just going to be huge in these fights.
Yeah, they have so many of these luxury defensive items. The GA on mid-jungle.
Oh, going in, just trying to pick Targamas off. Knowing the Unbreakable is crucial for the team. This pick might just seal the deal. Yike cannot save his support. Fall from Razork is there. Fnatic happy to have it. Again, it's not the...
You have Callisto open in the mid, hoping that maybe they can contest on towards Baron, but they don't want to. They look for a pick onto Humanoid and bot side, but it's nowhere to be found. The sliding back further and further, and it's on now. Fnatic, can they, with this Baron buff, with this Hex Tech Soul in 10 seconds, push us to that game 5?
But they went to the Baron. They took some time there, and it means that KC have been able to get some position on this objective, but the Scuttle Crab's already down. It's so frustrating. The vision control is there. They have to mark Razork. Kana trying to keep an eye on him. Maybe they can keep the backline safe, but against the Scion, against the Yone, Mickey waiting over the wall, being so damn annoying. Steal could come through. 8K. When is the fight going to start? Q3 there for Humanoid. Will he use it? Does bring it out. Targamas caught out here. Kana ready to go over the wall, but doesn't have a stun. That's a clear window of opportunity for Fnatic to get started, knowing the Jack's counter-strike is down. Yike trying to disengage with the Baron in their sights, but he manages to steal it. Crucially denying the Hextech Soul, but the instant follow-up is there. Fnatic still finding the fight, still finding the angles. KC by themselves a bit of time by taking the objective, but Yike going golden. Knowing that it's silver, scrapes right around the corner. A freeze frame for upsetting Kana as he gets run down. A TP into the mid lane. Fnatic on the cusp of the reverse sweep. One final game to see who will face G2 tomorrow.
It has been question mark after question mark posed to Fnatic. But in game number 4, they have answered with a roar. And now, both these teams one game away from facing off against G2 in the finals.
I didn't think Fnatic could do it. I thought it would be a 3-0, but we are going to game 5. Pressure on. That Fnatic has. Their draft screams, fight. I want the fight. So if they do get the fights going, if Volibear can try to alleviate this top matchup and get some ganks going both and top.
Little nervous about what might happen here, but at least you'll be able to keep Humanoid safe. And as Kana and Vladdy share XP, I think that also gives Mickey the opportunity to drift down to keep Oscar Ridden safe on any sort of potential dive as well. But Yike starting to open mid, and now Razork
coming in from behind. Level 2 now available for Kana and Vladdy. Autos from Razork. Yike coming in as well. Razork, did he hit Q? Razork can't do anything, he just gets killed!
But this is a level 2
round. Humanoid gets a good abscond. Has the additional sustain. Vladdy taking a lot of damage, but now the extended play is where Orkan starts to take flash. Whoa, flash doesn't need it. Vladdy finishing the kill. That sucks for Humanoid.
Oh, Vladdy, man. What a joy to watch. This guy has just leveled up even more. And for me, even if they lose today, I'm so excited to see how they'll do throughout the year. Because I feel like this team has so much potential for further growth.
Definitely an impressive showing thus far this season, this year. Vladdy, really the pleasant surprise, right? Kalist felt like an inevitability. We were all just waiting to see when he would arrive. Actually, super crucial from Mickey.
Humanoid?
Teleport unleashed. Humanoid off to the side. Can steal away the Jarvan ultimate and look to lock somebody up. It looks like the target might be Vladdy, but they're backing away instead. Razork also flashing.
And now it's Jinbi.
Oh, Targamas. Forced to flash.
But the problem is if you look
at chasing. Ulti, they are going to kill Targamas. There's certainly no way out of that one. But they committed a lot to this fight. Now Kalist can just open up with the ultimate. It's Mickey's in trouble. They know that he's flashes from the previous fight. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, it's a 1v1, but Razork is already dead. And KC again finding the angle.
Internationals where suddenly he takes the Camille, pops off against some of the LPL top laners, and everyone kind of goes, hang on a second, where has this Oscarinin been? So it's not like it's been the first time that he's had to take this Camille and try and carry across the finish line, but it is looking more and more difficult.
Wild Growth manages not to sidestep the route. Quick ulti and flash out from Yike. Mickey already taken down. I mean, it's a good call out, but right now, Fnatic just grasping at straws. Ulti used to clear the mid-wave. Razork in trouble here. Volibear, the early game terror, already feeling like he just does nothing. Curtains called upon him. 2-0-2 for Kalist. Feats already in favor of KC.
And K-Corp are dominating, punishing.
Oscarinin moving in, manages to find Targamas, wants to flash extend onto Kalist, but Kalist for Respect flashes out. Now it's going to be Oscarinin who's in trouble. Yike going in, locks up Oscarinin. Oscarinin now managing to ulti back, but it just doesn't matter. Kalist on a killing spree. KC, again, just dismantle
anything in this game.
And they're mechanically playing so well as well. Kalist flashing the hook shot there, not giving Oscarinin any chance for any sort of play. And yeah, as you said, it's desperation for Fnatic. They need to find some sort of miracle plays because they don't even have real cross-map availabilities because they have 0 grubs against 6.
0 against 6. They're trying to force topside. Kana already knocked the tower down, moving on to the next wave. Vladdy going to clear here. There's no way to play it. There's no angle. You can just be happy with double TPs.
They need to base really fast here to not give Kana any of the spot lane tower because he takes it so damn fast with the 6 grubs.
But if you reset to protect Kana, Kana shifts to mid and you lose the mid lane tower, right? So this is where it just becomes an impossible feat for Fnatic. You can see Kana now moving. Should be able to force Upset and Mickey off this, and now you get that mid lane structure.
No, they want to keep him on it.
Don't flash
they want to keep him on and take him out. Upset gets Wild Growth. I don't think it's going to be enough though. The instant flash from Kana. He's going to be able to go in as well. Razork forced to ult away. Humanoid will at least get 1 tower back, but again, KC holding on to and growing that gold lead even more as Tier 2 is in their sights.
It's a disaster. Fnatic just can't keep pacing the map, and you can look at every single fight as it's happening the exact same way.
Allows you to just take all these towers so damn fast.
And I think that's been the most impressive part of KC to me, is that this is eventually a team of rookies, but their macro has been insane. Their objective setup is great. The foundation is here for a phenomenal team.
There, connects to Mickey. Razork finds the initial stun. Upset trying to zone, has held onto ulti. Rank 2 as well. Humanoid stealing away 1 ultimate, but already 1 member falls. Razork taken out of the equation. Fnatic careful as they run back into the choke. KC happy to just walk in, take the dragon for themselves.
And Fnatic are just too far behind. They can't compete. Razork just gets completely...
Going in on Kalist. Instant ulti trying to punish Kalist. Getting chunked out. That's the shutdown. Now the follow-up. Wild Growth coming in. Yike has he overcommitted, a bit of extra healing, but finally Vladdy joins the fray. 1 taken down. Upset now running. Shutdown is big, but it's going to cost them a lot to get it. Upset knows he's done. Mickey running for the hills. Yike wants a little bit more. Flash forward from Vladdy. Not going to connect. His Upset will eventually fall, but they're taking their time. KC potentially overeager because now Oscarinin can just keep it going. Trying to wait out the ultimate. Vladdy has no mana left. Shutdown is big. Oscarinin going to follow up. Good sidestep.
Push in mid, and Oscarinin is resetting for this bot wave. I think they'll have a really hard time re-entering here, and I just don't think they'd have the damage to kill Kana right now.
They also don't have great tools for face checking at this point. Another control ward going to be dropped, another ward. Won't result in much, and Kana.
Oh, Upset's caught.
Finding Upset in the 1v1. Upset, does he even want to flash here? Yes is the answer, but it just was not the right call. Now, Oscarinin going in just into the waiting arms of 5 members of KC. Goes in onto Kalist, does nothing. Desperation is still pretty strong.
I don't know about this one. I'm pretty sure Kana wins. Maybe not.
He doesn't have ulti. Fury is big. Otacon's still being taken though, so if Humanoid wants to win the 1v1, he has a very brief window of time. It will fall. KC fans, full of energy, full of joy, and rightfully so. 7K gold lead, 22 minutes in.
Fnatic need a miracle. Razork makes a play on Oscarin inside, and they're able to get the Renekton shut down, but I just don't think they have the damage.
I was going to say, I 100% agree with you, but it feels impossible to get access to Kalista, to get access to Vladdy when they're just going to play this front-to-back style. And even on the top side now, you've got this kerfuffle going on as KC take that bot lane tower.
I'm going to be honest, that just sounded very complicated, Mr. Spectra. I just don't think that
when you're behind, you need a complicated game plan to get back. If it was that simple, just kill enemy, everybody would do it.
But why didn't you just say that was all they needed to
just
do?
kill enemy. I got you now. It's just very hard. All right, KC keeping the siege up. We're close to Baron. Maybe the 50-50 steal will buy Fnatic some more time to just scale in this game. 2 items for Humanoid isn't too bad. 2 items for Upset. This is the Jarvan ult you talked about. They've locked down 1 target, locked him up under tower as well, and they're almost going to finish the kill. They will get Yankee flashes back in, but it's still just the withdrawal coming in.
Vladdy.
And now Vladdy ready to pop off, getting a decent amount of damage down on the first rotation of spells. Now going in, curtain call out. Humanoid likely to fall. Mickey X has the body block, but it doesn't matter. They just line up for Vladdy.
Is this just it? Fnatic, do they go out with a whimper? Have KC just knocked themselves into the first finals ever for this organization in the LEC?
Seems damn likely. No ulti for Upset. KC, what could be the final push of this series, 2-0. Fnatic managed to crawl their way back, but in Game 5, KC have just been 1 step ahead every minute of the game. As we're still standing, holding on to a little bit longer. 1 last tower in their sights with him down. Vladdy dominating. Upset doing what he can to survive. Mickey alive. KC, do they want to fully commit to this? Upset cleansing. Yike going in, trying to finish the kill. Yike maybe giving away too much, but the Nexus is exposed. Kalist, plenty of bullets left in the gun. KC look likely to end it, but Fnatic are on the way in. The Aurora